Hello, I will be doing my presentation on a morning routine and some tips and tricks to help reduce stress. Okay, so it's important to have a productive morning routine because it sets you up for a stress-free day or a day with much less stress than if you were to just roll out of bed in the morning and say go to work late or doing whatever you have to do for the day. So it's important to wake up before 6 a.m. Or just before the sun rises. That is because the morning has qualities in nature that help bring both peace of mind, freshness to the senses, and then just overall rejuvenation. And there are recommended wake-up times for each dosha. For Vata, it's recommended to wake up on average around 6 a.m., for Pitta around 5:30 a.m., and for Kapha 4:30 a.m. And then washing your face, starting off with that in the morning as well, can just help wake you up, get you ready for the day, help feeling clean and just good hygiene. So there are some recommendations from Ayurveda about washing your face and splashing cool water on your face, and then washing your eyes as well with cool water, massaging your eyelids, blinking a few times, and rotating your eyes in all directions. There are also recommended eye washes for each dosha. There's the tridoshic eye wash, which is a triphala eye wash. A fourth teaspoon of that into a cup of water, boil that for 10 minutes, and then cool and strain it. The Pitta eye wash, you could use cool water or rose water from organic rose petals. If they're not organic, then it can burn your eyes. And then the Kapha eye wash is diluted cranberry juice, only 3 to 5 drops in a teaspoon of distilled water. And for oral hygiene, just wanted to go over tongue scraping, brushing, and oil pulling, which we've learned a lot about. For tongue scraping, it's recommended to do between 7 and 17 strokes. And tongue scraping helps stimulate internal organs. It helps with digestion and removes dead bacteria. Recommendations for tongue scraping for each dosha. For Vata, a gold scraper. For Pitta, a silver scraper. And for Kapha, a copper scraper. But a stainless steel scraper can be used by all of the doshas. When brushing teeth, it's recommended to brush with an astringent, pungent, and bitter toothpaste or powder. And then, of course, oil pulling, used to strengthen teeth, gums, jaw, improve your voice, remove wrinkles from cheeks. And you can use sesame oil or coconut oil. And once you spit out the oil, you could just use a finger and gently massage your gums. And this is also a good time to drink water. It's important to be drinking room temperature water. As we've learned, the cold water, it decreases our digestive fire. So room temperature water is important. It helps wash the GI tract, flushes your kidneys out, and then it helps stimulate peristalsis. Abhyanga massage in the morning is great. I know a few of us have talked about that one as well, but just using warm oils over your head and on your body and focusing a lot on your feet and your scalp. This helps prevent headaches. There's also a lot of pressure points in those areas, and really focusing on your scalp helps promote happiness. The recommended oils for this, Vata is a warm sesame oil, Pitta is a warm sunflower or coconut oil, and Kapha, warm sunflower or mustard oil. Something I have found that has really helped me with stress in the mornings and anytime is yoga and meditation. Yoga improves your circulation, your strength, your endurance. It also helps with digestion and elimination, and of course reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, especially when you're doing it consistently. The recommendations of certain types of yoga for each dosha. Vata is a sun salutation done very slowly. Pitta is a moon salutation done moderately fast. And then Kapha is a sun salutation done rapidly. To go along with this, breathing exercises, pranayama, deep breathing. The recommendations for that, for Vata, it's 12 alternate nostril breaths. So just plugging one nostril and then plugging the other. For Pitta, 16 cooling Shitali breaths, which is curling up your tongue lengthwise and then breathing through it. And then for Kapha, 100 Bhastrika breaths, which are just short, fast breaths. Breakfast, important meal of the day. It's important to eat healthy and nourishing food, which is not only good for your physical well-being, but it also does wonders for your mental well-being and your mental health. Eating a diet that's rich in fresh organic produce with whole grains, vegetarian protein, fruits and veggies that are high in antioxidants are great for reducing stress, anxiety, depression. And there's something called Amrit Kalash, which is a combination of herbs and fruits. It helps the body reduce the free radical damage that's caused by stress. So this is something that you take daily to see the effects of it. And it also improves immunity and it's restorative. And with all that being said about breakfast and food, it is important to be eating by your Ayurvedic constitution. And then just some extra tips with reducing stress in the mornings. Expressing your feelings or talking about your feelings. While this is helpful all the time, it's particularly really helpful when you're feeling more stressed or more anxious than usual. And talking about your feelings or expressing your feelings, it can be just talking to someone about it, writing it down in a journal, or even if you're feeling stressed and just cluttered in your head and that you have a lot to do that day, even just writing a simple to-do list and being able to cross things off of that, it really helps. Some Ayurvedic herbs and aromas that have been known to help with stress and anxiety. Ashwagandha, Brahmi, Gotu kola, and bitter melon. And then for aromas, aside from them smelling good, they're also helpful because they bring a freshness, and they're also very soothing and calming. So aside from the most known aromas that help with relaxation and kind of have a soothing effect like lavender and rose, some recommendations for each dosha. For Vata, henna or amber. For Pitta, cuss or sandalwood, and jasmine. And then for Kapha, amber or musk. And then the last thing, I won't talk about this too much since I am doing my presentation on a morning routine. But in order to implement these things and stay persistent with a morning routine that fits you best and that helps reduce stress in the mornings, it's important to have a healthy night routine. So meaning proper sleep hygiene and being able to wind down and relax at night so you're getting a restful sleep. Super important to start in the morning routine. And that is it. Thank you for watching. Sorry if you just heard my dog in the background.